Okay, Libra, it's your turn. Uh, do you get criticized a lot? Or you're constantly facing criticism? Or you're in a position or a job where that's just part of the deal, it's just part of the job? Or it's just what you've gotten used to? It's like people always tell you what's wrong or what you did wrong or what's good enough, and they never tell you anything nice. Like no one's ever saying nice things to you. So maybe this is just one of those readings that come along every once in a while, and it's not necessarily about what you have to do or anything. It's just um, celebrate you. Sometimes Libras will forget to do that, you know. Whoever you are, I'm getting you have a sixth sense about time. Like you don't need to set an alarm or something, or if you do, you wake up right before it goes off. You have a good sense of direction and you have a good sense of time. You good at math? Oh, man, I'm envious of that. Um, I don't know. This might just be a reading for someone who just needs to hear some nice things about themselves. It's like, you know, if you're a politician, you understand that it's just going to be rotten tomatoes thrown at you all the time. That it doesn't mean that you don't have a heart, and it doesn't mean that, you know, your little inner feel bads don't need to say, you know, stop hurting me. Should I just pull one from each? Let me do that. People are constantly that's good. Are you someone is like constantly mistaken wherever they go for being the one in charge? Like people just assume you're the one in charge and like ask you for directions or something, or they assume you're the boss or the. This might not even be a job. Like this could just be your home life. Whoever you are, you're a very good person. People know you're a good person, so why do they give you such a hard time? Crane in reverse. I mean, this could be your kids. Are you a mom? You Libra mom. Six of Wands, Six of Cups. You do everything for your kids. You exist for your kids. It's all for them. Everything's for them. Everything's for their future. You're loving, you're abundant. You're the kind of mom that all of their friends wish they had you as a mom, but yet your kids are super embarrassed, or is it a phase maybe? 6 plus 6 is 12. I don't know, maybe you have a 12-year-old and you're like, what is happening to you? And they've got nothing nice to say. Or it's like, you don't know how, with Crane in reverse, you don't know how much more you can take with the negativity, if that's it. If it's just like, I need y'all to tell me something nice. Well, why can't they? Uh, okay. So if you're wondering if you have a kid, this is very specific. But trust that your inner guidance is correct. You're a good mom. Something about how somebody's friend has a crush on you, or somebody's, like your kid's friend's dad has a crush on you or something, and everyone knows it. And it's super embarrassing to your kid. And so all of a sudden they're being rude to you and you didn't really know where it came from. You don't know about it. It's not someone that's like hit on you to your face. Or could it be just like a disrespectful locker room talk? Let me... Cold. Again with this... Are you a hot mom? I don't know. I think, are you like a hot mom where you get talked about for being... I don't know. It's whatever age your kid's at. If you get talked about for anything, it's going to be embarrassing to them. Like, whatever this is, it's like, drop me off 2 miles from school so nobody sees me get out of the car. But there's nothing embarrassing about you, and you're a good mother. It has more to do with them getting... Do other moms talk about you? Are other moms jealous of you? Are other moms jealous of your intellect? Are other moms jealous of your intuitive abilities? Are other moms just ready to gossip? It's like you're kind of left out in the cold when it comes to the community circle of moms or something. Like they treat you like trash. I'm just gonna say this, like something about, like if you're in the PTA, the other members talk about you like you're trash when like you're running the PTA or something, or teaching their kids, or the kids come over and everyone loves you when you're making cookies and everyone goes home happy to their miserable mom who has their own problems. So why is your kid taking that out on you? You would think that a child... I don't know. Let me see here. Okay. Wait, let me do a this. Yeah. It's just going to be all the same, isn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's not pretend like your feelings are not hurt. Let's not pretend that it doesn't take you to a dark place, because I don't know what there is about this, the way that your kid talked to you, or the way that you're always being... If this isn't your child, it's your mate, and they know that their friends see you as beautiful or something like that. Just rumors that have nothing to do with it. Six of Wands again. Okay, first of all, you have nothing to worry about. Your intuition's on point. If Three of Wands, if you see 3 pillars of gossip of a little chickadee talk, pick a little, talk a little, chick, talk a lot, pick a little more. Okay, you know it. You're gonna be fine. It can't touch you if you don't let it. It doesn't have anything to do with you. You don't deserve it. You're a beautiful, wonderful, strong, powerful mom, okay? But that doesn't mean that your feelings are not hurt, and that's what needs to be addressed here, is what I'm getting. Let me move this. That's what needs to be addressed here. Child just being disrespectful and you're supposed to shut up about it, or just, well, it's just the age, or it's boys being boys, or it's something. If it's a daughter, it's a daughter. It has to be addressed. It's not okay. You can't, this is kind of like spirit saying you're only hearing the critical, and something needs to be said about that. You need to roar like a mama wolf, or a mama lion, a mama bear, in a way that they know that it's your house. They're living, they're living in your house. You exist, your blood, sweat, tears, everything for these children, and there's no way that you're going to put up with them being this disrespectful to you. Okay, so you're going to not be receptive to it. You're going to not allow it. You're going to say, I'm very, very upset with how you're treating me. You're not going to talk to me like this anymore. You're not going to shut yourself away and try to figure out what's wrong with you, what you did wrong in raising them. It's no, please no. You do enough introspection, whoever you are, if you are to the point where you're like, what can I do about how I'm being disrespected? Let's not go there because you've already done your time, I feel like, whatever that means to you. This is about expressing your displeasure in being disrespected in your own home. Whoever's doing it. If it's a kid's friend that's over, you're not going to be cool, fun mom. You're going to be that bitch with the club, with the frying pan. No more. You're beating it against your hand while you're staring at them. You're letting them know. You're letting them know you're fuming. You're letting them know it's not okay. You're letting everyone know that needs to know that being disrespected or being the center of a joke or something like that has nothing to do with reality, like a gossip based on lies, defamation, is not okay. And it all comes back to jealousy, and you don't have to be the bigger person. This is what not to do here. You hardly ever see this as advice. What not to do, the son. What not to do, the hermit. With you as the sun in the middle. So you're in control. Stay in control. You are enlightened. Stay enlightened. That's for you. It's not for everybody. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And it's literally just like, hey, I pay the bills here. No, you're not going to get a phone if you're going to talk to me like that. No, I'm not going to send you off to blah, blah, blah with an allowance or a credit. So, no. I say, I'm going to go buy myself something nice instead. And it's something about that where it puts an end to that talk. It puts an end to that attitude. Or it just really, it's a breaking point. Like if you're still with me and you don't have kids, it's a breaking point at work or with your relationship where you say, no more. No, this is the end of that. No more disrespect, no more gossip, because you know that it all comes back to that you are independent and they're jealous. If they're those wives and they're kept women and they used to be trophy wives and now they're absolutely not anything to look at, remember that's where it's coming from. So no introspection about what you could have done. It's just, I think that whatever age your kid is or, it's an immaturity. And it has nothing to do with you doing anything wrong or raising them wrong or being to anything. You haven't done anything wrong. Stay independent. If no one's got anything nice to say to you while you're comforting them and serving them soup and taking them to school and giving them a credit card and paying for their phone and making sure they're getting to camp and all of these things, no, they don't get to talk to you just any kind of way because their friend heard their dad whistle or something or their mom did. It's not okay. It's not your problem. What is your problem is how you're being spoken to in your house. You can do what you can do about that and kind of nothing more. And if you need to take a weekend away to go on a shopping trip and remind yourself that, hey, this is all for my kids, but you have to make sure that you're happy and healthy, and this is breaking your heart. So if it's not a big blow up, if it's not, you shaking the table or whatever you do in your family, it's that you just ignore it and keep being beautiful and keep being independent and keep working and keep slaying and keep being sexy, you know? Like, this is a keep growing your garden and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Gossip is gossip. It's always going to be there. Petty is petty, and you're not going to let it destroy the inner peace of your house, of your realm, of your world, of your body. So what not to do is pretend like it's okay and that it doesn't bother you. You're a warrior, you got tough skin, you know people say things, you know everything about, intellectually why this might be happening, but your heart needs to be addressed. Your inner child needs to say, don't talk to me like that. And if that's it, that's it. But it'll make you feel better. It'll be like a weight off your shoulders. Maybe you tough it out a lot in a lot of ways. But stand up for your feelings here, okay? All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Love you guys. Bye-bye.